How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is the final tutorial for my control setup for War Thunder on keyboard. I haven't done a video for even for naval. I haven't done a video for a controller or a console, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, so I will give you a video here on the helicopter. Let's go ahead and get into it, and I will see you guys there here in a second. Alright, so we got our standard keys. We got our shift as our acceleration for going up. We have our control for acceleration going down. We have our middle mouse key for locking on to stuff, which is fun. We got our countermeasures as Z. So, and then we got our lovely switching our missiles and all that good stuff. Shooting our missile and our hover. And we got a kill. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it and show you our controls. So we'll go to our controls here. So today's controls for our lovely choppers today is going to be, we've got our quick settings. Don't have to worry about those. Alright, so our control modes we have as our point aim or our screen joystick. For simulators, we have our virtual instructor is on, toggle control modes we have off, hover is H, manual roll controls we have as nothing. Our collective pitch we have as our left control and our left shift. So control is down, so pretty much raising the collective down, and shift is going up. That should come standard. Hover height is also the same. It's still under the collective left control and left shift. Our roll is our A and D keys. Our pitch is our Y. Or I'm sorry, W and S key. Yaw access is your, to where you're spinning your tail, is your Q and E key. So for your small caliber weapons, there ain't very many small caliber weapons on your choppers. Like your Huey, your Apache, your Heinz. It's usually one standard weapon. So your small caliber weapons is going to be under your left mouse clicker. Alright, so your primary, secondary weapons on your choppers, I really suggest that you set up a secondary weapon selector for your choppers so you don't have to have all these keys bind. They're automatically going to be bound by certain keys already, but it is easier for, if you're a newer player and you just get a chopper, to have a set key for everything. So your fire secondary weapons should be your space key. Your drop bombs will be a standard 3 and MB4 key. Your fire rockets will be standard 4 key. Your alternate air-to-air missile will be your X key. Exit your weapon selection mode. So if you don't want to use your weapon selection mode, just put it by your number 1 key. So just do that. To change your secondary, switch your secondary weapons, I set it up as my R key. I suggest that be easier for you because it's right next to all your main flight keys. So you just quickly switch your weapons. Your switch radar is your Alt R, which a lot of this stuff you can do in your multifunction menu, which will be your standard Y key for a keyboard. And then you keep on scrolling down. Your select radar target lock on will be your Alt T, or Alt F will be lock on target. So it's not actually Alt T, it's more of T and F. That is all it is. And then, like I said, for the planes, on the first tutorial video, countermeasures should be always placed as your Z, so that way on your planes, your planes, jets, and everything else, countermeasures, will be your Z key. So that way it's not switched up. Your planes is one thing and your helicopters is the next. So always set it up as your Z key. Fire air-to-ground missiles should be space. Alt space for air-to-air. And drop bombs. And there's a train. Huh. Alright. Missile control sensitivity. You do not need to set this up yet. So, what I do to set mine up, like I haven't done it yet because I don't have a helicopter for it, but I use the arrow keys, like the arrow keys off to your right hand side of your keyboard. They will be placed on these right here. So your up, down, so on and so forth will be placed up here. But I suggest that you put them... Crap, where'd it go? I lost it. There it is. Your missile controls. I suggest you use the arrow keys off to your right hand side of your keyboard. That will help you aim your... unguided missiles. Well, kind of guided, unguided. You know what I mean. Your ATGMs. That was the word I was looking for. Your ATGMs. To guide your ATGMs, use your arrow keys on your keyboard. These are the keys that you want to look for. Is the missile control axis X, X-axis, and Y-axis. This is what you will want. Your missile control sensitivity. I have not messed with these yet, so I will make a new video when I actually get ATGMs, which I am close on. So once I get ATGMs, I will make another video for this to what sensitivity would be best. So that would be like a 5th tutorial video, but that is what I would set it at. All these keys right here, your change rate of fire, ballistic computer, ballistic rocket computer, switch site modes, will all be under your multifunction menu. So just don't worry about those. And all your views will be under your V key, so it'll toggle all these views, and these will all be standard except for your aiming mode. Aiming mode, make sure, is your right mouse click button. And then we go down to everything else should not be assigned unless you really want it. Your aim accelerator should be at 0%. Aim accelerator delay 50%. Collective pitch I have for my mouse scroller, so that will take your pitch up and take your pitch down. Excuse me. Your mouse multiplier will be 50%. This you don't have to worry about. Keep that as no. Your auto control landing gear, hit that as yes. Your auto control engine, make sure that's on. Your engine igniter or toggle engine would be I, and your toggle gear will be G. Those should all come in standard. All this you shouldn't have to worry about because it will be under the multifunction menu. And why I keep saying that, because you hit Y, it'll come with all your multifunction, and then it'd be like 2, bring that up. Then you go that 3, and bring all that up. Hit Y again. You go 4, and you get the point. So anyway, let's go back to the hangar, and we will sign out. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please let me know down in the comments what you thought of it down below. I just wanted to show you the controls. I did not really want to show you any combat with it. When I do controls for the keyboard on combat, it'll be on a separate video where I'm actually playing the game. So anyway guys, thank you for watching. Thank you thank you for the suggestions on the videos for these. I know everybody needs to find out certain keys, especially if you're a new player. I play the controller. I love playing with the controller because all the keys are really close, but I also love playing with keyboard because it's a good challenge, but the controller for me gives me an even more challenge and makes me enjoy the game. But I am adapted to play both because I played this a lot when I was on PC before it ever came out on console. I played it back out when I think it was 2014. I played it when it first came out. So anyway guys, have a great day. Hope you guys have a great night and a great weekend, and I'll see you next time.